Hey everybody, welcome back to Lumies. My name is Clair Summer. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today. I hope you're all doing really well. I've got a beautiful pick a card reading for you, and today we are looking at messages from your person. So what is it that they want to tell you from their heart? What is it that they want to tell you from their higher self? How they want to connect to you from their higher self. So it may be that you're in a situationship or in no contact, or it may be that you are in a relationship but things have become a little bit confusing. So it's quite a broad spectrum that we're looking at of situations for the collective today. So all the timestamps for these 4 groups that I have for you today are in the description box below this video. So take a moment to choose one of the 4 groups. I ask that you use your intuition as always as to which of the 4 groups will most resonate with you today. So just take a deep breath, drop down into your body and choose from your gut instinct, that quiet inner voice that we all have. While you do that, I will just let you know that my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love, is now available through my website. So if that resonates with you, do check that out. People have been saying that they've been getting amazing results, either with attracting their soulmate into their life or just coming into right alignment with somebody that they've already met that they consider to be a soulmate, but they've not been quite on the same page, and they've managed to get into alignment and create a healthy and positive connection with that person. But yes, only if it resonates with you, of course, but I'm really looking forward to doing this reading. Make your selection and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to everyone who picked group number 1. This is your reading, so I'm going to take a look at the cards and see what messages we have regarding your person and messages from their higher self, what it is that they would like to tell you and what it is that they want to share with you. Just very quickly, I want to thank all my amazing subscribers, my Lumies. Thank you for being part of this community, and also thank you to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. All right, let's take a look at the cards here and see what we have for you. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Devil. We have the Hermit. King of Wands. The Tower. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups. The Moon, and the 8 of Pentacles for you. And then we have the Oracle cards, Purge and Forgiveness. So Capricorn's energy is represented here, along with Leo, Pisces and Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising. So that may be relevant in your situation, but don't worry about it if it isn't. So with this 7 of Pentacles energy, this is intense. I've got to tell you, for everyone who picked group number 1, this is like a lot of intense energies here, because we have all these major arcana cards. We've got the Devil, the Hermit, the Tower, Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. Okay, so this is really intense. This is like a big time of change for you. So if you've been feeling like this has been a difficult period, if you are making a lot of adjustments in this situation, or things have been shifting and changing, this is why, because there are these powerful energies that are involved in your connection right now. So this is what I see for you. Okay, so with the 7 of Pentacles, your person really wants you to know that they are invested in you. They've invested their time into you. They've invested their energy into you. They've invested their heart into you. So they are connected to you. They are invested in this. And they want to ask you to be patient with them, because they are going through a process. They're going through changes. They're working things out. There's some stuff that isn't quite available to them yet, energetically or spiritually. They haven't sort of come to that conclusion yet, and they need you to be patient with them. So they also want you to know that they are growing as a result of this connection. This is definitely really clearly indicated. They are definitely growing as a result of knowing you, of having you in their life. You know, you have spurred this incredible transformation in them, this expansion in their consciousness that they're having as a result of meeting you. And at this time, they're taking a little bit of time out to assess things, to process things. This is what I'm seeing here. So that's why you need to be patient with them, because they are just processing these things, because they've been very heavily triggered. This is what I see here with the devil here. So they're feeling very triggered. There's a lot of like negative emotions associated with this card and with this situation. So something has come up for them, maybe something from a past relationship or even from their childhood, which has made them feel triggered. It is creating this negative emotions within them. So it's not that they don't love you, they don't care about you. They've just become very triggered in this situation. So this is definitely what I'm seeing here. This trigger is basically fear. It's very ego-based when we see the devil card. So obviously we have our higher self, and our higher self always knows that everything's okay and is peaceful and grounded. And I'm just feeling like your person isn't very grounded at this time. They're very much in their ego. They're very much caught up in their fears about this situation, about life. It could be fear of abandonment, it could be fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, something like this. They've just got into this pattern. I feel that maybe they're feeling a little bit low, feeling a little bit maybe anxious or depressed at this time. Maybe that's something they don't feel comfortable expressing or talking about with you, and maybe that has caused them to withdraw a little bit. And it may also be, I just see them maybe not taking the best care of themselves at this time, not having good sleep hygiene, not eating properly, you know, maybe drinking a little bit too much, staying up a little bit too late, and just not nourishing themselves and investing in themselves. And that is turning into this cycle where it's making them feel worse. And so they're not acting out of integrity or out of their highest alignment, out of their truth. I also feel like there's definitely a lot of unresolved issues. They really feel like things are unresolved between you both. So I sense that here with this. So this has caused them to retreat a little bit. They're dealing with very intense emotions within themselves, and they don't have the capacity or the language to be able to express that to you. Maybe they feel fearful about expressing some of these emotions that are coming up for them. Maybe this has led to them pulling away from you a little bit. Maybe it's led to them acting a little bit weird, or you just feel a distance between you both. So, but even though they've pulled back, even though maybe they've withdrawn a little bit, this is really powerful. When I see this devil next to the hermit, there is this light in the darkness. There is this beautiful kind of little glimmer of hope, this glimmer of light in the darkness. And like we were talking about, that they are growing as a result of this connection. So there is this power for them to look deeper, to see the spiritual lessons available to them, and to expand their awareness. So at the moment they're in this kind of narrow awareness that they're in right now, but I see them as a process of knowing you, as a process of your connection and this connection developing, them being able to expand their awareness, to understand themselves better, to understand this situation better, and to learn about themselves, because we're all here for a reason. And contrary to popular belief, it isn't just to buy a lot of stuff. So they are learning these spiritual lessons as a result of this, and I see this as a very, very positive card. So maybe with this hermit energy, they've gone within a little bit, they've pulled away from you a little bit, either physically or energetically, but it is all for a purpose, it's all for a reason. And then we have these incredible, powerful cards in the center of your reading here, with the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So when I see these together with the Hermit of the King of Wands, this is someone who wants to change. This is someone who is willing to change, to do things differently. So they want you to know that they're still very much invested in this connection. There's still a lot of energy in this connection. There's still, you know, so much more for you to experience together, which I think is really lovely. And this is really a card of saying yes to whatever it is. So they are saying, they want to tell you that they say yes to this relationship, even if it may feel different, difficult, or like they're not expressing that at the moment, they say yes to you and to this connection. They are 100% on board with it, and they want to change. They just don't know how to change, but they are working it out. They're getting these spiritual downloads. They're working out what it is that they need to do to change in this connection, and they are absolutely up for the challenge. They can take the heat of this. They can, and they are up for the challenge for this. I think they're going to have a breakthrough where they know that they need to change, and they can do it. They have all that beautiful potential there. Now, they want to tell you as well that there's lots of passion still involved in this connection. They still feel very invested in you, very passionate towards you. So this is the breakthrough, and this is right at the center of your reading with this beautiful tower. So often we can see this as quite negative, not in this reading with all this amazing major arcana energy. This is a breakthrough, like we were talking about with the Hermit next to the King of Wands. This is their breakthrough that's coming for them, and it may be intense. It may be intense just for them, and they may be experiencing these intense emotions, or it may be intense for both of you. You know, it may be a period of difficult communication. It may be a big blow up or an argument, but ultimately this is clearing out this that we've been looking at with this devil energy. This is clearing out their fears. This is clearing out these old patterns and the way of doing things that they've done in the past that they now realize doesn't work, doesn't create a healthy relationship, doesn't create a good quality connection. And this is their chance for them to be able to break through that. So it may be intense because it's a clearing process, but ultimately it leads to awareness. It leads to an expansion in their consciousness, so that they are able to be able to see this in a more spiritual light, to be able to step out of that fearful ego-based energy. And then with this Wheel of Fortune, this is the shift. So it's a breakthrough that leads to a shift, which leads to a positive change for them. So they are willing to change. This is what they want to tell you. They are willing to change. They want to tell you that they are going through this process, and it is very difficult for them. It is hard for them. They may not want to be able to share that with you, maybe because they don't have the words, or they've not experienced anything like this before, and it makes them feel afraid. But there's going to be this shift in their awareness, which creates success. This is a card of success. This is a card of positivity here for you. So lots of positivity still in your connection. They feel very positive about this. And ultimately what I'm seeing is a change for the better. So they're like going into a higher vibration. When they have this expansion in consciousness, which is what they're going through at the moment, they create, and I've just seen 11:11 on the clock, which is amazing. It creates a higher vibration for them. So you're going into a higher vibrational connection, which is really positive. Now, we've got these beautiful cards with the 8 of Cups. This is a quest. This is somebody searching. When I see the Hermit in this reading, and then I see the 8 of Cups, this is really someone who is trying to find the answers. So your person wants you to know that they are trying to sort this out. They want to be able to do the right thing. They want to be able to make this work, but at the moment they don't know how to do that. But when I see this next to the Moon, this is someone who is willing to face their fears. They're going forward and they are looking directly at their fears. This is someone who wants to face their fears, and someone who is willing to work on it, to put in the effort to get through this. They don't want to carry on feeling like this, and they want you to know that. So they are prepared to get outside their comfort zone. They are in this state of processing. They want you to know this. You know, we've seen this with the Tower, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Hermit, with the 7 of Pentacles. This is all a cycle of change that they're in. This is all a period of them processing their fears and emotions. But ultimately, they are willing to face their fears, to be able to make this successful, to be able to make it work, to be able to really deeply connect with you. And they can overcome this stagnation. They can overcome these lower vibrational energies. and face their fears, and maybe talk about their fears or recognize their fears and be able to share that with you, or just be able to kind of overcome them so that you are able to connect at a deep level. So I see that here. So they do want to tell you that they have these fears. They do feel unworthy at times, but ultimately I feel like they are willing to receive, because the moon is an energy of receiving, because the moon receives the sun's light. So it's an energy of receiving. So they do want to receive what it is that you are offering them, the beautiful love that you have to offer them. So ultimately they're going through this process that they're able to, which cracks them open, which makes them, opens their heart chakra and makes them available to receive from you, receive what it is that you have to offer. I definitely also see that they're dreaming of you. You appear in their dreams at night. It may be that you are also dreaming of them as well. And if you are, it means that you're psychically connected to one another. So use your intuition to pick up on their energy. But ultimately, the Eight of Pentacles, it says that they do want to work on this. They do want to work on themselves. They do want to get to the root of the problem, and they are prepared to put the effort in. They are prepared to work on this. And you know, maybe it is that they need to work on their relationship skills or their communication skills, but ultimately they want to be better, because they know that if they don't sort it out, they're never going to connect to anyone, least of all you. And ultimately they're going to be unsuccessful in their relationship life. So, you know, this is quite a big deal for them, is what they want to tell you. This is a big deal for them, but ultimately they want to work on this connection. They still want to, they want to get better at communicating. They want to get better at being in a connection, in a relationship. They want to be a better partner. And they want to learn those skills to be able to do that. And they are able to do that. I see that here in this situation. So they're on this beautiful quest to find answers and face their fears. So ultimately things can be successful for you, because we have this card Purge. So they're going through, we see this very clearly in this with the Hermit, with the Devil, with the Tower, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Moon. All these powerful energies. It's an energy of purging, and that is uncomfortable. This is what they feel. They feel fearful. They feel uncomfortable. This is what they want to share with you, and maybe they can't. Maybe they can't share that with you because they don't recognize it themselves. They don't have the words for it, or they're afraid of looking weak in your eyes. But this is energetically, I just see it as layers and layers and layers. They're getting through all these different layers to get closer to their authentic truth, and they're going through this purging process. You know, and purging is uncomfortable. If anyone has ever been on a detox, it is uncomfortable. Those things do rise to the surface. The toxins rise to the surface to be processed, to be healed. So they also, you know, this beautiful card of forgiveness with this wonderful energy and this wonderful imagery on here, which I love so much, from the Universal Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are ever interested in any of them. But they want you to forgive them for whatever it is that they've done in the past, whatever mistakes they've made. Maybe they've made mistakes, maybe they've acted out of their true alignment, maybe they haven't communicated very well to you, maybe they've been cruel or unkind or not treated you in the way that you deserve, and they know that now, and they want you to forgive them. And I think the energy of forgiveness will be very healing for this situation. So they really want you to know that they are sorry, and they want to ask for forgiveness for you. So maybe you can extend some compassion to them, because only hurt people hurt people. So if they've hurt you, it's only because they've been hurting themselves, and they've been triggered into these lower vibrational emotions that they've been experiencing as a result of this purge of old patterns and toxicity that they've been going through. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I know it's been like a little bit intense, but those are the energies that I've been picking up on in this reading. Do connect with me down in the comments. You know, I love to hear what is going on with you in your lives. And if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's all for coming into right alignment with that special person. So if you feel like you're not quite vibing, you're not quite in alignment with them, then there's lots of great information in there, both on the spiritual level and on the more practical day-to-day level, to help you to come closer, to connect and to really communicate, to make that relationship a success. People have been writing to me with amazing stories of transformation in their relationships. So do check that out if it resonates with you. But you are always in my thoughts. I'm sending you lots and lots of love in this situation, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, this is your reading for everybody who picked group number 2. So I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what it is that your person wants to tell you from their higher self. Just very quickly, I just want to thank all my amazing subscribers, my Lumies. Thank you for being part of this community, and also thank you to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. All right, let's take a look and see what you've got today. So we've got the beautiful Lovers to start your reading today. We've got the Four of Cups, the Empress, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse, and also the Chariot. And then we have the beautiful card Union for your oracle cards, and the lovely card Divine Guidance from the Universal Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested in those. All right, so Gemini's energy is represented here, along with Libra and Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. With this beautiful Lovers card to open your reading, this is the foundation of everything between you and your person. So you may be dealing with a divine counterpart or a soulmate, but this person who you are dealing with, your person really feels this connection. They really feel this deep soul connection. Maybe they feel like they've already like you feel very familiar to them, like they've known you before, and they definitely feel this deep connection that you both have. This is a spiritual union that we're looking at between you both. So there is this deep attraction between you both. This does indicate feelings of love, caring for you, loving you. They have these loving, romantic feelings towards you. I sense also that you do act as a mirror to one another. So maybe you mirror each other's fears, maybe you mirror each other's emotions, because you have this psychic connection between you both. So I do see that represented here, and I think that's a lovely foundation to your reading. We have the Four of Cups here, so I'm sensing that there's some sort of reluctance here with your person. They feel a reluctance. It may be a reluctance to take it to the next step. It may be a reluctance to get together. But what your person really wants to say, because they feel conflicted here is what I'm seeing in this reading, because they need some space. They need a little bit of space, and the reason why they do is because they feel quite intensely towards you. I think what I'm hearing is that they haven't felt like this about anybody else before, or they've never experienced feelings like this before, and maybe it's freaked them out a little bit. It may also be that for some of you, there are some practical concerns, some practical issues which are getting in the way of your connection a little bit. You know, maybe there's a complicated situation, maybe they've got family, maybe their family wants them to be with a particular sort of person, so they've got these issues, so they need a little bit of space in order to work through this. This is what they're saying, but at the same time they're really frightened of missing out. They're really frightened that if they take that space, or they have that space that they need to process their emotions, that they will lose you, that you will be gone forever from their lives, that they won't see you again, or that you will move on, or that someone else will come in and snatch you up, because they see your value, they see your worth, and they're incredibly attracted to you. I feel like they've never felt like anything like this before, even if this has been a rocky road for you, or it's been difficult, or you know, you're not quite in union with them, but they definitely, you've sparked something within them that they haven't experienced before. Maybe they don't know what to do with that. I think sometimes they have a little bit of fear. What I'm hearing is that they feel like maybe you're a bit too good for them. Sometimes they feel like that. They feel a little bit of unworthiness, but they think you're amazing. This is what I'm hearing. They think you are amazing. When I see the Lovers card like this and the Empress together in this part of your reading, they think that you are amazing. They're deeply attracted to you. You make them feel very good, and they see your specialness. You enrich their life, and they are aware of this. They see your specialness. And you feel special to them because they've not felt this way about anybody else. They see you as this like really unique package of everything that you are, your characteristics, what you look like, your personality, the way you see the world. They see it as very unique and special. So I see that here, and this Page of Wands indicates that they're very passionate towards you. They want you to know that they feel very passionately towards you. They do. Again, it's another card of this deep attraction that they have for you. And they want you to know that you are helping them to grow. This is really a card of moving forward and of growth. So they want you to know that you are helping them to expand their consciousness, to take things to the next level and to grow. And they also want you to know that they do want to move forward with you. They do want this connection to be a success. When we see the Six of Wands, they do want it to be a success. They do want to move forward. They do want to take it to the next level. They do want to overcome any challenges that you have. So it may be that they're a little bit naive about what that takes. I feel like maybe they don't have a lot of experience of having a relationship at this level, or having a connection that's this deep. This is what I'm sensing, which is interesting. So they do want to move forward with you, and they want you to know that. But they want this connection to be a success. I just feel like they feel so good. When things are going good, or when you spend good quality time together, they feel so good when they're with you. I get this from this and the Empress, and they love spending time with you. There is this element with the Six of Wands that they feel like they're maybe slightly competing with other people or other things in your life, and they want you to know this, that they sometimes feel like it's competitive. Maybe they're trying to compete for your time because you've got a lot of interest, or maybe they're trying to compete for your attention because maybe there's somebody else who is interested in you as well. So they do feel that, and they want you to know that. So, but I feel like they would really, they want things to be good between you both, and that they'd really like to kind of show you off, maybe to their family or to their friends, or just be like, oh, I've got this amazing special person. It's like, what I'm hearing is like you make them glow, or they just feel like they're glowing, or they feel like they're on cloud 9, or just something really nice when they're with you and when things are going well, or when they're really connecting to you. But then we have this Knight of Swords. So, and it's in the reverse. He's in the reverse here. So your person wants to say to you, can we take things slowly? Because sometimes when we rush, we get triggered. And what I'm hearing is that maybe one of you is a little bit ahead on the relationship timeline. So there's a sort of relationship timeline of things as they develop, as you go from friendship into relationship, or as you go from relationship into something more dating into a committed relationship, and then a committed relationship into marriage. There's this sort of process, and maybe emotionally or energetically or spiritually, somebody in this connection is ahead of the other person, and it's causing this like friction, is what I'm hearing, and a kind of mismatch between you both. So your person is really saying, can I slow down, or can you slow down, or can we slow down, or can we just take this a step at a time, because otherwise because I am because I need this space at the moment. So can we have this little bit of time out, just because I'm processing some stuff that I don't really understand, that I haven't really felt before. So I do see that here. There isn't any rush. Spirit is really saying there isn't any rush to rush through all these things. You can enjoy this. You can enjoy this. And I just feel like if you really feel that in your heart, it will take the pressure off a little bit and things will just flow a little bit more smoothly for you. Definitely they're not ready to take action with this stuff, because they're just with maybe making a commitment or moving things forward or really talking about their feelings, or however it resonates for you. They're not ready to take action on that just yet, but they're in that process. They're working things through. Definitely, I definitely see that here. And what is really good about this Knight of Swords in the reverse is that this isn't just a flash in the pan. This isn't something that is fly by night. This is somebody who, they want a real relationship. They want to be committed. There is the seed of commitment and longevity with this connection. This isn't just a fling. They see it as something much more substantial to that, is what I'm hearing. Because if our Knight of Swords here was in the upright, sometimes it can be something that is over before it's really begun. But in the reverse, this really says to me, long-term potential is what I'm hearing, especially with this Three of Wands energy. So again, they feel like they don't want to miss out. They need this little bit of space, but they don't want to miss out on being with you as a result of taking that space to process their emotions, because you make them feel very supported, is what I'm hearing as well. There's something about you, the way that you connect, that makes them feel very grounded, very safe, very supported, which is really really nice. They do want to move forward with this. They're working through this energy where they are getting ready for the next phase, is what I'm hearing. So your person really wants you to know this. They are preparing themselves to work through this, process, to get to the next phase of this connection, of this relationship. So and they do want to move forward with this because they feel excited. They feel excited about the future with this. It just feels really good to them, is what I'm hearing. So they see the specialness of this connection and what a good opportunity this is for you both, or for them to really have true love in their lives. Because we have the Seven of Cups, and again, that's in the reverse. So this is saying to me, they want you to know that they're narrowing their options. If there's been options, if they're dating, they're definitely narrowing their options. And to be honest, you are not one of many. They want you to know that you're not one of many. You are one of one. You are the only one that really makes them feel this way. You are the one that they would only really consider for this type of relationship. So you're not one of many, you're one of one. And they are focusing that energy down into this one connection between you both. So if there's been a lot going on for them, if they've been very busy, if they've had a lot of commitments, maybe they've been dating a few people, then they're coming out of this energy. And this is a process that they want you to know that they're going through, whereby they focus that energy down into just this single connection between you both. Because again, we've got another powerful card of success here. With the Chariot, they do feel conflicted. They are working things out, this space that they need that we were talking about earlier. They are processing things because there's this pull between their head and their heart. The heart says that they love you and that they want to be with you, but their head is saying something else. So I don't know, maybe there are practical issues like we were discussing, which are making things difficult for you to be together, or maybe there are some sort of practical difficulties, or maybe emotional difficulties. Maybe they feel like they're not ready for this kind of big, bold relationship, this really significant relationship. Maybe they are, maybe there are practical issues to do with distance, and you're long distance at the moment, and that's causing them some issues, but there's this pull in them between their head and their heart, and we see that clearly here, and this is why they need some space. And at times they do feel conflicted, and maybe they want you to know that they do feel conflicted, but maybe they don't want to speak out about this because they're frightened of pushing you away. But this is an indication that they are willing to work through any difficulties and challenges that you have, and that you will be able to do that. They are 100% on board with this connection, and they want you to know that they don't want to give up on it. If there are these difficulties and challenges, if you're not quite connecting, if you're not quite on the same page, they want you to know that they're not willing to give up on this. They have got what it takes to make this work, and they want you to know this. There's so much positivity here, opening your reading with the Lovers and then closing it out with the Chariot. It's so beautiful. This is a divine connection, a soul connection that your person feels. They want you to know that they feel it, and they want you to know that they are willing to work on it, whatever it is. If there are blocks, if there are spiritual blocks, emotional blocks, or just day-to-day challenges in your lives, they are willing to get over this, and that energy is really available to you to be able to get through these things as things unfold. So we have this beautiful card, Union, very similar to the Lovers energy. They really want to be in union with you if they're not in union right now. If you're in no contact or separation, they want to be in union with you. They want to be with you. They feel the powerful connection that you have between you both, that this is something really special that you don't experience every day. If you're in no contact or you're not in union now, this is something that they really want. They want to really be with you. Your person really wants to be with you. I see that here with this. And then we have this card, Divine Guidance. So just know that your person is divinely guided through this process. If they need some space, you can feel safe in doing that and giving them that space. They're not going to go off with somebody else. They are going to use that time wisely, because like we were talking about, you are helping them to grow, and they are being divinely guided on this journey. So they are getting spiritual downloads. They are understanding things better. They are expanding their awareness to understand this connection better if they haven't recognized what it is that you have between you both, because maybe they are not used to feeling something like this at this depth. This also indicates to me that they're experiencing synchronicities. There are things that a bit of divine timing between you both. I feel like your person is experiencing things that remind them of you, songs and dates and your name and things like this. So there's little things that are coming up that are reminding them of you all the time, whether you're together in union or whether you're apart at the moment. They are being reminded of you. There's little synchronicities that remind them of you and time spent together and things like this, but they are being divinely guided. So Spirit is really helping them to work through any issues and challenges that they may have, to come up with solutions. This Chariot energy is really a card of being solutions focused. So they want you to know that they want to come up with the solutions to the blocks and challenges that you may be facing at this time, but they are divinely guided through this. So they are being helped on this journey. This is such a lovely, it's very similar to the Star card in the tarot. I just sense a lovely, beautiful, gentle energy with this, which is really, it's like a healing energy. So they definitely have those sorts of feelings towards you at this time, and they want you to know that. So yes, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope it has been beneficial for you and has helped you out in your situation. Connect with me in the comments. You know, I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives. And if it resonates with you, do check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. So for coming into a right alignment with that special person. So if you've already got them in your life, but you're not quite on the same page, then this will absolutely help you to get into energetic alignment with them, because people have been writing to me and contacting me, letting me know of their amazing stories of transformation in their situations with their person. So yeah, check that out. All the links are in the description box. But you're always in my thoughts. Have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Just very quickly, thank you to all my amazing subscribers, my Lumies. Thank you for being part of this community, and a big hug to everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the messages in these cards. Please bear in mind this is just a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And we'll see what it is that your person wants to tell you from their higher self. So we have Death, you have Queen of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands in the reverse, Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Swords. You've got the 7 of Cups in the reverse, and the beautiful Ace of Pentacles here, and then you've got the Oracle cards, New Direction, and the card Retreat with this beautiful angel on it from the Universal Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested in any of those. Okay, this is quite a specific message that I've got for you today. Scorpio's energy is represented here, as well as Taurian energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, so that may resonate with you. But we're opening your reading with the Death card here. So your person really wants to tell you that they are worried about something. They're worried that this has ended before it's even begun, or they're worried that they've lost you in some way, that they've lost your respect or your love or just your energy in their life. So I feel when I'm looking at this reading that I'm really dealing with a connection that's maybe in separation, maybe there's no contact, maybe things have just gone a little bit wobbly, like you were really, really close and now there's some sort of distance is what I'm picking up on in this particular reading. So that's the specific message that I've got. So but let's unpack this a little bit more. So I feel like they are, when I see this together with the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Swords like this, I just feel like they've got a lot of worry and anxiety. They're worried that maybe you're over them, or that the relationship is over, or that it's over before it's begun. But what they want to tell you is that they've changed. With this Death card, this is what I see, that they have changed, and this is what they want to tell you. So whatever it is that's been going on, that has maybe been a bit low vibrational, maybe out of alignment, or they've not been communicating particularly well, they want to tell you that they've changed this now. They have seen the challenges and difficulties. Maybe they've seen the error of their ways. Maybe they've seen this isn't the best way to approach things, and they want you to know that they've changed. So what I'm really hearing with this, what Spirit is saying, is that I'm hearing lead into gold. So there's this idea of transformation here with the Death card, that what previously was maybe triggering them or fearful for them, they've now been able to see the nugget of wisdom, the gold at the center of that, and recognize that this isn't the best way to go about things, or what it is that they need to do to really connect with you, or to make this a successful connection. So they are worried when I see these two together, the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Swords. They're like giving into their negative emotions, they're giving into their fears. You know, maybe they don't want to talk to you about that directly because they feel like they would lose face in some way by talking to you and telling you about their fears. So they're definitely experiencing some negative emotions right now. I feel like it's like with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, they don't have faith in the outcome of this situation. They don't have faith in themselves to be able to sort this out, to be able to find a solution for you both in this situation, or to really make it work so that you can really connect with them, or to overcome those 3D world challenges that maybe some of you have in this group. So it's like they're slightly lacking in faith. I feel like there's a real need for healing here, which they may not have recognized because it's not really happening right now. So I do feel like there's this need for healing, but we did talk about this transformation, so I think it's a process which is happening. So I feel like they're really holding back due to fear. Maybe they're holding back talking about their emotions to you. Maybe they're holding back really getting involved in this connection. When I see this Queen of Cups in the reverse, there's definitely this energy of kind of holding something back, holding back their true feelings, holding back their authentic truth and not sharing that with you, something like this. So they're definitely worried that you have that they've lost your respect, or that they've lost some of your love, or you're not as interested as you were, or that they've messed things up in some way. It's definitely causing them a lot, you know, some insomnia, maybe some anxiety, a little bit of depression. I feel like they don't understand you as well with this Queen of Cups. Like there's a I'm seeing like there needs to be a bridge built, because they can't quite understand. Maybe they don't understand where you're coming from. Maybe they don't understand your needs. Maybe you need to express your needs to them in a clearer way. But this is what I'm seeing here. So now with this Five of Wands in the reverse, what your person wants to tell you is that they really want an end to this. This is really a card of conflict, but maybe it isn't conflict. Maybe there has been some conflict between you, some disagreements or some arguments, or maybe this can sometimes mean that someone in this connection has been a little bit petty or low vibrational in their communication. But they really what I'm hearing is that they want to tell you that they want to level up now, that they want to communicate in a much more mature way. I feel like what I'm hearing is that the dust has settled and that they feel more peaceful about things now, because we have the Hierophant here right at the center of your reading, and this feels very grounding to me. You know, he's wearing these robes of this red color, red like the root chakra having those beautiful roots into the earth, making it grounded. So I'm feeling this grounded, solid energy which is available to you. So if things have been a bit up and down, a little bit confusing, a little bit on and off, just know that there is this grounded energy available. This feels solid to me. And what this card is really saying in this situation is your person wants to tell you that they are committed to you. They are solid. Their feelings are real. Their feelings are true. And with this Queen of Cups, this does indicate that there's love here. There is love here for you. There is love available to you. I just feel like what I'm seeing in these cards is that there's a little bit of a disconnect. This may be because somebody's needs weren't being met. It may be because somebody didn't express their needs in a way that the other person could understand. But they are committed to you. They are invested in this relationship. They are committed to this connection. And they are solid about that. They are sure, is what I'm hearing. They are sure of you and how they feel. But they do feel like maybe they've been out in the cold a little bit, because these are frosty energies that I'm seeing here with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse and then the Queen of Swords. So I don't know whether there's been a cooling off period, is what I'm seeing here. Maybe because it's in the reverse, nothing too dramatic or intense, but maybe someone's taken a step back. Maybe things have cooled off a little bit. Maybe somebody needed a little bit of space. Maybe things needed to calm down. We were talking about the dust settling earlier, so maybe there's a little bit of that there. But I do see here with the Queen of Swords that maybe somebody asserted a boundary that maybe wasn't understood or respected. Maybe somebody was a little bit harsh with their words, or a little bit too direct, or just said something that was absolutely reasonable and fine, but in some way it triggered the other person. So this is what I'm seeing here now. But your person is really saying that they want to be able to come in from the cold. They want to be able to get closer to you. They want to be in your energy. They want to experience you, but they are frightened of rejection. They've got this fear of rejection with this. They fear this. They feel like they can't reach you. When I see the Queen of Cups in the reverse and then the Queen of Swords, your person is really saying, I feel like I can't reach you. So there's definitely a need for an open heart, or an open heart chakra, maybe a need for forgiveness in the situation, maybe a need for sort of a little bit of gentleness, to be able to express that openness, that warmth, to be able to say, yes, I am a safe haven. It is safe for you to come towards me with your authentic truth. Because maybe at the moment they don't feel like that. That might not be your fault. It could just be their own fears of rejection, their fears of being pushed away or laughed at by saying what it is that they truly feel, or what it is that they truly need, or what it is that they truly want in this situation. But when these two are together, what they really want to tell you is that they're afraid of rejection and of being abandoned by you. So there is that fear there, so you might want to bear that in mind. Now we have these two cards here. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is very interesting. What I'm hearing is that they choose you. They want you. If there's been lots of options, if there's been lots of other people or things going on in their lives, or a third-party situation, or just lots and lots of responsibilities, or dating other people, whatever it is that's in this mix that we're talking about today, they are ready to focus down now. They are ready to kind of make that commitment. They're not interested in the other options. They're only interested in you. They've got this solid, grounded energy, and it is for you. And maybe they haven't given you that impression. Maybe they're playing it really cool. Someone, maybe they look like they're playing it really cool, but ultimately their feelings are that they want you. Maybe they've been playing the field a little bit. If this is the case, then you'll know that. Or maybe they've just been dating, but now they want to come in from the cold. They want to offer you this commitment, something solid, something serious is what I'm hearing. And they want to leave all these other options behind so that they can focus their attention, focus their energy on you. And this is what they want to tell you, that now they are coming into this energy where they are ready to focus on this connection with you. And this is the energy that they're coming into. So we have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing with this is a gift from the heavens. There's something that's just in the spiritual realm right now, which is coming down into energetic frequency, into the 3D. And they just want to offer you something. It's like they want to start over. This is what they want to tell you. They want to tell you that they want to start over. They want to start again. What I'm hearing is that they want a second chance. So maybe that second chance is because they messed up. Maybe it's because you got close and they pulled away and then everyone got a little bit freaked out. Or, it triggered some fear in that situation. But they're like, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. And they want to start fresh with you, because the offer that they're bringing you is a healthy, stable relationship. Like we were talking about with the Hierophant energy here, they want to offer you this healthy, stable relationship from their higher self. This is what they want. Now, whether or not they can align with that is another thing, but from their higher self, the message that they want to give you is that they want to be able to be the person who can offer you this healthy, stable relationship, this solid relationship, this solid connection. This also says that they want to tell you that you are a blessing in their life. You have really blessed their lives with your energy, with this connection, with what it is that you share with them. You've helped them to see the world in a new way. You've helped them to see themselves in a new way. So like there's an exchange here between you both. You have given them something and they have given you something, but you have definitely given them some sort of gift by your presence, by your love, by your connection, by your friendship. And in turn, they want to give you a gift now. They want to offer you that stable relationship. Now, this is the card of manifestation as well. So it may be that they are manifesting you into their life, or manifesting the connection as they want it to be from their higher self, from this higher vibrational place. This does indicate that this connection is going into a higher vibration, which is good. This indicates something more positive, something very successful, something healthier, and this is what they've got to give. So it may be that they're trying to manifest you back, or just manifest a connection with you, or manifest an opportunity with you, an opportunity to talk to you, or to talk things through, or to connect with you in whatever way it resonates. They may not be manifesting you in a practical sense by like putting you on a vision board or something, but through their energy, this is what they're doing, because they're thinking about you, because they're invested in you emotionally. They are pulling you into their energy. So, but in a way that is healthier and more balanced than perhaps it has been. So sometimes I struggle to pick up the cards when they're on the shiny surface. So it's interesting. We have this card, New Direction, you see, and then I don't know if you can see that, but this woman is walking away to this new horizon. So they have this fear, like we were talking about at the beginning. They want to tell you that they're worried that they've lost you. They're worried that you're walking away from this now, that maybe you're not as invested in it as you were, or that maybe they've missed their chance and that you are going to be going in a new direction. This is their fear that they would tell you about if they could. So this is something, they fear losing you. They fear you walking away. I'm also hearing take the high road, because we always have these options to take the high road or take the low road. These are the two options that we have in any situation. And they're saying now, I want to take the high road. I want to take this road of healthiness, of connection, of success and abundance. I want to choose this healthy option. I don't want to walk this low road of where I'm not communicating properly, where I'm not expressing my needs and things like this. They want to take the high road. They want this fresh start. They want this second chance, or this chance if they haven't had a chance before, and to take the high road and do things properly is what I'm hearing. To do good by you, to do well by you. So we have this card, Retreat, as well. This angel imagery is so beautiful. It reminds me very much of the Temperance card. So the energy in between you may be a little bit slow. Things maybe have slowed down a little bit. I think Spirit's really saying don't give in to your fears with that. Sometimes you just think, well, it's slowed down, maybe it's ending. But I just think they're just taking a little bit of time. Maybe they need to retreat if there's been a lot of intense emotion, if there's been a lot of maybe conflict or disagreements or just intense emotion for them, or somebody's been triggered. This retreat energy is just here to say, it's okay to slow things down. They're saying, I need a little bit of space, I need to regroup, I need to have a little bit of thinking time. But this is an energy of healing. So they are getting the downloads that they need. They are, by having that space, they're understanding it better. They're understanding themselves better. They're understanding you better. And what I'm seeing here just now is really interesting. It's bookmarking your reading. Are these two cards, the Death and then the Ace of Pentacles right here. This is so beautiful. It's like a cycle. It's a cycle of transformation, of something ending and then something beginning. So there's an old way of being or doing things or communicating which they're cycling out of in order to bring in this new goodness, to bring in this gold to you. Golden opportunities, golden experiences. So I think that is lovely that those two cards are really bookmarking this, like an ending and a beginning that they want. They want an end to this separation or these challenges and to be able to start afresh. And this is what they want to tell you in this situation. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been a really interesting reading. Please let me know how it resonates with you in the comments. I love to connect with you there. Also, if it resonates with you, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. So just for not just meeting your soulmate, but also coming into energetic alignment with them. So if you've met a special person and you're not quite on the same page, then this will absolutely bring you into alignment with one another so that you are at the same frequency. And then you can be in each other's space. And people have been saying that they have been getting such amazing transformative results as as a result of reading this powerful information. So check that out if you feel called to. But have an amazing week. You're always in my thoughts. I'm sending you all a big hug, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, everybody who picked group number 4. I'm really looking forward to doing this reading for you today. We're going to take a look at the messages that your person wants to give you from their higher self. So we'll see what messages we have in the cards for you today. Remember, this is just a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Very quickly, I just want to thank all my amazing subscribers, my Lumies. Thank you for being part of this family, and also everyone who has donated through the energetic exchange. I am sending you all a big hug. Thank you so much. All right, let's take a look at what you've got today. So you've got the 6 of Swords represented here for you. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. You've got Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Hierophant, the Sun, and the beautiful 2 of Cups. You also have the Oracle card Barrier, and also this beautiful card, the Mystic, from the Universal Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested in them. So looking at this, I see Leo's energy represented here very strongly, along with Taurus and Gemini's energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So that may resonate with you. But taking a look at these cards here, it's quite interesting. I feel like I'm looking mainly at a connection that's maybe a little bit on again, off again. Maybe you're in separation, maybe you're in no contact, something like this. This is the main energy that I'm picking up on. But the distance could be a physical distance, or it could also be just like an energetic distance between you both, like you're not feeling very close to one another. This is also indicated here. So your person really wants to tell you that they feel very lonely sometimes without you. This is what they're experiencing, and also that they really want to experience your energy. They want to be in your energetic field, to feel your warmth in their life, because they're feeling cold without you, or when you're not around they feel cold and they miss the warmth that you bring to their life, your personality, your laughter, your affection, all of these things. So they miss this, and it's making them feel quite isolated and lonely. Maybe they haven't got anybody else in their life that they connect with at the level that they connect with you. Maybe some of their other relationships are more surface level. But this says to me that they miss you when I see the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles together like this. I feel like they really miss you, maybe because you're apart, or maybe they just miss you when you're not there, or maybe there's a physical distance between you and this is why they are missing you. They've got this fear within them that you are moving on in some way. So again, this indicates that maybe you're apart, or that when they're not there with you, that you're sort of getting on with your own life, doing your own thing. So there's this fear that they have within them of you moving on. So it may be that they've seen you with somebody else. It may be that they just see you getting on with your life and working towards your own goals and dreams. And they're like, oh, this person doesn't really need me, or I don't feel needed, is what I'm hearing. So they feel like from the outside, you look like you're doing okay without them. And they feel like they don't know that you need them in their life, that you want them in their life, that you want to experience their energy, that you want to be together with them. They don't know this. Maybe you've told them this, but they don't believe in it. They're not sort of feeling it. They don't feel, they don't understand how they can fit into your life, because you look like you've got it all together and you're doing okay. And they feel actually like you're doing much better than they are, just in life generally, or in this situation if it's been a little bit tricky. They do want to come towards you. We've got 2 knights represented here. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, which is very beautiful, but they do want to come towards you with an offer. But I think they're coming to this slow realization as well. Maybe the realization is that they do want to be with you. Maybe the realization is that, you know, what an idiot they've been and they've made a mistake, or maybe the realization is that they what they need to do to fix this or to make it work. But they are coming to this realization, and it is a result of this fear of losing you. It's like you don't know what you've got till it's gone, is what I'm hearing. So that's a realization, but they have been slow in coming around to making that realization, definitely. So we've got this Eight of Cups. This indicates a distance between you both. This could be an emotional or spiritual distance between you both, or it could be a physical distance. Perhaps this connection is long distance, or you have to travel quite far to see each other. It could be that one of you is traveling a lot in this situation, or that someone is moving and that you are apart physically. But I do feel like they want to tell you that they're sad without you. They do have these periods of melancholy whereby they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with their life. They feel lost, is what I'm hearing very strongly sometimes. Maybe it's lost without you. Maybe it's just lost and sort of directionless, like they don't know which way to turn or where to go in life. I think we all feel like that sometimes. I feel like sometimes they feel like giving up because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to win in this situation, or how to win you over, or how to make it work, or how to bring that balance into the situation. They definitely want to tell you that they're processing things. They are taking time to reflect on what has happened. You are on their mind when you're not together. They are thinking about you, and it is giving them chance to reflect. So if there has been a distance, or you're not in each other's lives, this has given them food for thought, is what I'm hearing. I feel also like your person, a message from their higher self is really that maybe they also have abandonment issues, that there may be something triggered from childhood to do with being abandoned, or somebody in this situation fears abandonment, and that this is really represented here with this Eight of Cups energy. With the Knight of Cups here, now this is the card at the center of your reading. This is very powerful energy, and they really want to tell you that they love you. This is what I'm hearing here really clearly, is that they want to tell you that they love you, because this is represented clearly here with the Knight of Cups energy. And at the center of your reading, this is the sort of pinpoint, the linchpin of the whole of this reading, because it's at the center. So they have these deep feelings, they have this deep romantic connection to you, they do love you. So whatever has happened, or whatever is happening, or whatever challenges you face in this connection or as a couple, they have these deep feelings for you. They love you and no one else. This is what I'm hearing. They love you. And they feel like, this is what I'm getting, like when I see the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles together, they feel like they have a lot to give you. I think this is quite lovely, really. They feel like they have a lot to give you. Maybe it's they can offer you a good life financially, or they've just got a lot to give you. They want to provide for you, or perhaps they just they've got a lot that they want to invest in you, a lot that they want to share with you. They want to share their ideas, they want to share their experiences, they want to grow with you. So this is what they want to tell you, that they've got so much that they want to share in life that comes from their authentic self, that comes from their spirit, and they want to share that with you and not with anybody else. And this is what they want to give you. This is what they want to give you. They want to give you this balance. There's a lot in this reading about balance and harmony, and things coming into balance and harmony for you. And then looking at this is so powerful here with these two major arcana cards, with the Hierophant and the Sun represented here, and then the beautiful Two of Cups as the outcome of your reading. So this is them wanting to offer you love, balance, and commitment, is what I'm seeing here. Let's put these together so we can see the progression. They want to offer you love, balance, and shared experiences, and commitment. In this Hierophant, they want to offer you something long term, something that's real. This is what I'm seeing here. And they want to offer you this commitment, which brings a happy union. Do you see that here? They want to offer you this commitment, which brings a happy union. It's like a really succinct but powerful message that the cards have for you today. So they are committed to you. They are committed to this connection. This is what they want to tell you. You do make them really happy. They want to tell you this as well. When I see this sun energy, they love basking in your warmth, like we were talking about. They want to come back into your warmth. This is what they're saying. They want to share this union with you. So they also want to tell you that you make them happy, but they feel like they can be themselves with you. And maybe they can't with other people. Maybe they have to wear a mask, or they have to present themselves in a certain way. But with you, they feel like they can be themselves, their authentic self. They can bring their authentic self to the table. And they don't get that with everybody. They don't connect with everybody at that level. And this is what you bring them. And they want to tell you that they can be themselves with you and that they feel comfortable with you. They say, this is really a card. This is a big yes. And especially when I see this next to the Two of Cups, they want to say yes to this connection. They want to say yes to you. And this is what they want to tell you. They also feel like you're a really good friend to them. And there's a lot of love in this connection. But they do, again, it's about them being comfortable with you. And just, you've offered them this beautiful friendship. And you enrich their life with that. And they want to tell you how you've enriched their life and how much they value your energy in their life, your friendship, this comfortable feeling that they have with you, and the love that you give them. They value it so much. So I see this connection moving forward, maybe a little bit slowly at first, but I just feel like it's going to come together. There's a lot here when we see the sun about clarity, about things coming to light for you that maybe you haven't talked about, maybe you haven't shared. But this is like really indicated about sharing things and that being illuminating, so it can bring you closer together into this union, into closer connection, into right alignment with one another, through sharing, through illuminating, through talking things through with one another, through being open, honest, vulnerable. This is how they want to be with you. This is what they want to tell you in this situation. So I do see them taking action towards you with this Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Also the Eight of Cups and the Sun. This is forward motion with this, overcoming that stagnation. And this is very positive. This is a positive union when we see the Sun card combined with the Two of Cups. There is positivity here. You do make them feel very positive. They want you to know that you make them feel very positive about things. There's still a lot of hope here. They're hoping that you can overcome these challenges. They're hoping that they can come into union with you. They want to tell you that they want to offer commitment to you. They recognize that you are a soulmate or a twin flame or a divine counterpart, or they are coming into that realization, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. Very deep soul connection here when we see this Two of Cups. They do want you to know that they see you together. They feel that soul connection, that you are connected on the psychic level, and that you are sharing that energy, that psychic energy between you both all the time. You're exchanging, even if you're apart or you're not together or you're not in each other's space, you're always sharing your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts with one another. And they want to tell you that they do cherish you. They do recognize that you are a special person, and they recognize that this is a deep soul connection. They also want to tell you that they feel like you can really see them in a way that maybe nobody else can. You see their authentic selves. You see them, and they feel seen by you. If you can really understand that, if you can really get a sense of that they feel seen by you. And not by anybody else. They feel like you really see them, their good points and their bad points. You see the wholeness of them, you see their flaws, and you accept it all. And they recognize that as something that is really special. But they do see you together. They cherish you. This is also a card of balance and harmony, like we were talking about earlier with the Six of Pentacles. So that is also represented here for you. So let me move these out of the way so I can pick these ones up. But the problem is, there's an issue here. We've got this card barrier. So there's this barrier that's blocking, because there's so much goodness here. I just see so much powerful goodness when we see the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, and the Sun like this. But I feel like all of this is on the other side of this. I don't know if you can quite see this because I'm working in electric light now. I haven't got any natural light left today. But there's this barrier. And there's this image of a door, and all of this good stuff is on the other side of this door. There is a barrier. Maybe they are emotionally unavailable. Maybe they've got a fear or a block or something that's blocking their heart space, which is stopping them from expressing, because this is what they're expressing from their higher self, which is stopping them from expressing all this goodness which is available in the energy between you, which is available from spirit. So there is a barrier here. But I think you've got this card, the Mystic. This is very similar to the High Priestess card. So this does indicate to me that they want to tell you, hang on, I'm getting a lot of information all in one go. They want to tell you that you have awakened something in them. Okay, so maybe you've awakened feelings in them that they've not experienced before. Maybe you've awakened a wound in them that they didn't realize that they had from many, many years ago. Maybe you have awakened in them a feeling of potential or possibility in love or in themselves that they haven't experienced before. And this is the message that is coming from their higher self. Again, the Mystic, it indicates the spiritual connection that you both have. They want you to know that they can feel that. This indicates that as above, so below, that you are mirroring one another. So maybe if you feel sad, they feel sad, or if you're thinking of them, they are also thinking of you when you are apart, because you have the spiritual connection, you see. You have this psychic connection where you're able to communicate with each other in that way. So what they're saying is that they can really feel your energy. They really feel your presence. Even when you're not together, they can still feel you in their life. But there is this barrier here. I mean, they're getting this spiritual awakening, or just like a spiritual download, or just awakening to the truth of this connection or this situation. And so I think they have the possibility to be able to get through this barrier, but at the moment this barrier is very much in place. It's very much in the way. I don't think maybe they can name this. Maybe they're not really aware of exactly what the problem is, but there's a barrier to the heart space which is stopping all of this goodness coming in, because there's so much. I mean, if you are feeling the connection, you're not imagining it. This is a real thing. This is the real deal. And this is what's available to you. You know, if you're thinking, I could be so happy with them, it's because you can be so happy with them, but there's this barrier in the way that is blocking you. You know, I feel like the Five of Pentacles really indicates a block as well, that's blocking this beautiful energy from coming in, this positivity, this higher vibrational energy that is between you both. So I think they want you to know that they are feeling blocked, they are feeling triggered and challenged, and there is this barrier which is stopping. This is what they want in their heart of hearts. This is what is available to you both, but there is this barrier which is blocking you at this time. But positive energies are available to you, and with this Mystic energy, I do feel like they're getting spiritual downloads, like they are coming into some sort of spiritual expansion, where they're opening up to the truth of this, where they're understanding themselves a little bit better, which may help you. They want to tell you this. They want to say, yes, I am understanding this situation better. I'm understanding you better. I'm understanding relationships better. I'm seeing a sort of blossoming, actually, like a blossoming open of this understanding, which can usher in some of these more positive energies for you in the future. But they want you to know that they do recognize that this is a soul connection, and you do bring them so much happiness. It's such a beautiful connection, such a beautiful union that you have between you both. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. It's been quite complex, but let me know how it resonates with you down in the comments and what is going on in your personal situation. And if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's all for coming into right alignment with that special person. So if you've met that special person already, but you're not quite in alignment with them and you want to know how to be in energetic frequency with them, then this book will really show you how. And people have been writing to me and connecting with me, letting me know what amazing results it has brought them. So do check that out if it resonates, but you are always in my thoughts. I'm sending you lots of love in your situation, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye bye.